Well, Pete, top of the table after 3 rounds. What's pleased you most about our performances so far this season?
The pleasing thing about the performances so far is there's been a whole squad buy-in to what we've been working on over the off-season, the pre-season, and in the camp in Cyprus as well. I think we've had some really good conversations around the way we want to play and our plans and our processes, and the buy-in from the squad to really commit to those has been incredible. And you know, we talk about the result taking care of itself, which it has done so far, but even if it doesn't go our way, still been really pleased with how we've been playing.
Looking ahead to this week, there's a big day on Saturday, your birthday. How nice would it be for an early birthday present to get a win this week?
Yeah, we'll be doing well to finish the game on Saturday, but no, it'd be nice to have the second win of the season, obviously on my birthday weekend as well, so that'll be a nice little celebration.
And it's your 3rd year now in Leicester. I think the golf course has seen a lot of you and the family are now over this time around. How much are you enjoying being part of the Leicester family?
No, absolutely loving my time at Leicester. It's been really welcoming here. You know, what started as a 6-week contract has turned into 3 years, and everyone here has been so good at welcoming myself, but also my family, and making it really easy for me to try and perform out on the field. So, no, yeah, very happy with Leicester.
And talking of performing on the field, it's been a really nice start for you individually. I think averaging 90 with the bat, got that 100 as well last week. How pleased have you been with your own performances?
Yeah, obviously, when I go out to bat, I just want to be able to contribute to a positive result or a positive process for the team. And you know, if that's 20 runs at a tough stage or you know, or a big score, then that's great. But yeah, obviously happy with how I'm seeing them at the moment, and the tough thing is just to try and keep that feeling going for as long as possible.
And that's obviously while juggling now the club captaincy as well. How have you found the start to life as club captain for Leicestershire?
It's been a very nice start as club captain. We've had some really tough decisions to make in terms of selection, with so many players in the squad being eligible to play, but also putting great performances on the board. So that's a good problem to have with the squad, and the conversations we're having behind the scenes have been really good. You know, we're trying to fit 14 blokes into a squad of 11, or into a team of 11 has been really tough, but as I've mentioned earlier, it's just the whole squad buy-in, and that everyone understands that at some stage it'll be their turn to step up, and so that when it's their day, to make sure that they make it a really good day.
And it could be the turn of Josh Hall and Rishi Patel this week, who are back in contention. How big a boost is that?
Yeah, that's a massive boost for us. Rishi obviously was a bit unlucky the 3rd over of day 1, game 1, to dislocate his finger and have a bit of an injury there, but he looks like he's batting nicely in the nets, and hopefully makes a return this week. And then obviously, yeah, big Joshy Hull. He just brings a point of difference. You know, he's a test player now, and I think the growth we're starting to see in him from his 1st year here to his 2nd year, now his 3rd, has been really impressive. And so, you know, we hope that he can just come in and bowl the way that he bowls, and you know, whether that's with wickets or if he's trying to be an enforcer or whatever his role is for that moment, you know, I'm sure he'll buy right into that and do what's required for the team.
And looking ahead to Gloucestershire, I think early days comparatively for them, but a slightly tougher start. They've got 2 guys you might know well, in Cam Bancroft and Cam Green in their ranks. What do you make of their threats?
Yeah, I mean, Bancroft and Cam Green are incredible players in their own rights. They both had a really good start to the county season, both scoring 100, so they're in form and playing well. But I think what we've been doing really well so far is focusing more internally than externally, and focusing on what we need to do for the game, and hoping that that's going to be good enough. Letting the result take care of itself, but focusing on our plans and our process, and yeah, we'll just keep going for as long as we can, focusing on that, and letting everything else sort of unfold.
And which processes in particular do you think that we can repeat as per the first 3 games to put us in a good chance again this week?
Just as a bowling unit, we've had a big buy-in in terms of the line and lengths that we want to bowl, and we're really doubling down on that. And there's been a great buy-in as well to the fields that we've been having, there's been sort of attacking bowling with defensive fields or defensive bowling with attacking fields, and the whole cartel have been very, very happy to go with whatever has been required at that time, at that stage in the game. And then as a batting unit, I think we saw at this game particularly is that we'd asked for a top 6 batter to stand up. You know, after the first 2 games, it had been a great team performance to get to the scores we had, but we maybe relied a little bit on the tail to wag, which they did, and that was awesome. But we want to make sure we can take that pressure off them and make sure that the top 6, top 7 do their job as best as they can.